Hi everybody, it's Tom with Comic Book Creature once again, and I have an interesting haul for you tonight. This is, I get the joy and the responsibility of getting some new books for our library at the school. And fortunately for me, I am afforded just a little bit of cash, and this time I was told to get a few for some younger kids also, and I was able to pick up some graphic novels that are, they're pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about them. There's some beautiful art. I have not read all these. I just got them. I just wanted to showcase them in a video and just show you what I got. This is The Ferrets Afoot. The Ferrets Afoot. It's a story about a guinea pig, and you can see some of the art. It's pretty cool for a lower grade. Okay. I have some other stuff that's a little older too, but I got these. This is Benny and Penny, just because I got to see inside of one of these, and just the artwork is just beautiful. Beautiful. I got one of those. That's the big no-no. Okay. And I got one called Lights Out. Okay. Show you a little bit of that artwork also. Just look at this. Isn't this gorgeous? I can get that to where you can see it good. Beautiful artwork. How to Say Goodbye. This one is How to Say Goodbye. And inside of that, it's got some beautiful artwork also. And I think this one deals with like grief and loss as to how to deal with that, or when somebody goes away. And I think that's really important to be able to help kids with those issues. Then I got some just for fun. I got these literally because of the titles. It just cracks me up. The Lunch Lady and the Bake Sale Bandit. We have some awesome lunch ladies at our school, and I thought they're just great people. I thought maybe it'd be good to show some of that. Have some lunch lady excitement going on. Here's another one. Lunch Lady and Summer Camp Shakedown. And you know I have to have this one because look at that. Looks like the creature from the Black Lagoon. So I think that might be a lot of fun too. A little bit of the art. And then this one's my favorite title. This is The Lunch Lady and the Cyborg Substitute. You ever had a substitute that you thought was a robot, guys? The Cyborg Substitute. Again, it's simple art, simple stories, kind of for lower level grades. And that's exciting to me because one of the best things about having comics and having graphic novels in our library is it encourages kids to read that might not otherwise read. I have parents sometimes come to me and say, my kid doesn't want to read, what do I do? And my first recommendation is, make sure you read to them. But if you want to get them excited about reading, put a comic book in their hand. Find something they'll like. That way they can see the visual nature of comics. And it just makes a huge difference. It helps with reading comprehension. It's excitement. That's one of the first things that I read as a kid. I was kind of weird because I read a lot of stuff, but I read comics and then books, and I'm a reader today because of that. And so I want to encourage that. This graphic novel is called Meanwhile, and it's a pick any path story. You know those old like choose your own adventure novels? This is kind of a graphic novel that does that. And there's the cover. But it's really cool on the inside. I wanted you to see this because it has these little tabs everywhere. It's hard, I'm trying here. These tabs, see how the tabs are? And you choose the tabs to tell your adventure. Plus it's got some really nice art. The glare on that, sorry. Pages are really shiny. I thought that was a really cool idea. So I'll be able to tell. I get to check the books out to the kids also. I have a library period, and I'll be able to tell which one of these are the most popular. And I'm sure most of you out there have heard of Captain Underpants. Well, this is Ook and Gluck, the Kung Fu cavemen of the future. And if it's got cavemen in it, you know that I'm going to have to look at it because I love that kind of prehistoric and all kinds of stuff. But here's some interesting artwork, and looks like a lot of fun to me. I got another one just because, honestly, I was taken in by the cover on this one and some of the inside art. This is Ghostopolis. Just look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful cover art. And kind of give you a look at the back there. Now, who would not want to like explore that if you were a kid? I want to explore it. But some of the artwork is just so cool in this. It's hard for me to, I'm really trying to get you to see it. Just incredible stuff. And it's nice and thick and a lot of story to it. I think it'll be pretty popular. Then I wanted to get a little bit more serious with some of the things that I got, and I ordered this just kind of on a whim, and I am so glad I did. If some of you out there have this, you'll know what I'm talking about. This is one of the nicest productions I've seen in a long time. This is Anne Frank's diary, the graphic illustration. Now, a lot of my kids are really into Holocaust literature. They study about it in the 8th grade, and a lot of kids with the Scholastic book orders and stuff, they'll order almost all the I Hid from the Nazis or I Saved Somebody from the Nazis books or I Survived, those books. And I thought this would be a great addition to have for our library. This is a beautiful, a gorgeous edition. And I wanted to kind of show you how this artwork is done inside. It basically does her journal, her diary, and it tells her whole story through a graphical depiction. But it also has, some big splash pages that are just beautifully drawn. It's just really neat. But I wanted to draw your attention to one particular piece of art in this thing. I am so impressed with this. It is just beautiful. It shows her last entry, and then just look at this piece of art at the end. It shows all of her faces with her emotions and everything that she went through. And this is something that I think ought to definitely be on a lot of shelves. We don't want our kids to ever forget this kind of history so that we're never doomed to repeat that sort of thing. We don't want this stuff to ever happen again. And I was so impressed with that piece of art. It's just gorgeous. It's illustrated by David Plonsky, and it was adapted by Aria Folman. I'll show you the cover. They're real close. You can see that for yourself. It is magnificent. I love it. The colors are so rich, and the art is just so beautiful, and it tells such an incredible story. Plus, they take a little bit of artistic liberty here in places. That's like Anne Frank as if she were the Scream painting. It's kind of interesting the way they've really put this together. It's super, super impressive. Really like that. And then I got one just on reputation alone. This is by Shaun Tan, and it's called The Arrival. And this is a story that is told in pictures. It is told with no text and just beautiful, beautiful artwork throughout the whole thing. And the entire story is just told in fanciful, almost tin type pieces of art that are just gorgeous, just beautiful to look at. It's pretty amazing. Now, I ordered these I got these on Amazon. If anybody wants one of these books, I'll put links down below that you can order through that. I am an affiliate. I don't really do much with that, but it helps the channel a little bit if somebody buys something. It does keep that going a little bit. I'm trying to get some better equipment, and I thought I might do that if I can. I'm not a monetized channel. I don't have a Patreon yet. So I am going to try to do the affiliate program. We'll see if it works out. I probably don't have enough subscribers for it too, but in any case, this is just, I like this particular picture a lot in this. I've not read this, but it's like, what the heck is that? It must be a dragon of some kind. I'm really impressed with this. I don't know if you like stories that are just graphic in nature. I haven't seen many of them, but this is one. And it's a beautiful hardback. All of these are available on Amazon. I'll link all of those below if you want to get one. If not, that's fine. You can go get it the regular way. But I wanted to just share those with you. I was able to spend a little bit of money that the school had set aside to buy books. And fortunately for me, my administration and my fellow teachers are very receptive to graphic novels. And it's just an absolute joy to be able to buy these things and put them in the library. And so the kids come in and that shelf just stays busy like you would not believe. I have a whole section now that's just graphic novels and things like that. And they love it. I mean, they check them out left and right. So I'm pretty excited to get these in there. Hey, you know what? Thanks for watching. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for taking the time to pay attention to my video. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And if you are a subscribed member, thank you. And if you're not, please consider subscribing and liking this video. And thanks a lot. Have a great afternoon. Be kind to each other. See you next time.